And we're glad to have you alongside on a Wednesday evening. We're gearing up for some locally heavy rains that will set in later on tonight and continue through rush hour tomorrow. As we've been telling you for the past couple of days, it's looked like the bullseye would be over central and south central Kansas. We still feel very confident around widespread 1 to 2 inch amounts, but as you get east of 135 around into the east of Wichita, you could easily wind up with more than 2 inches of rain and maybe in some spots as high as 4 inches, and that could create a flooding scenario. Western Kansas, it looks like the amounts are going to be on the lower end of the scale. Once you get north of I-70, less than a half of an inch there, and there'll be some areas in southwest Kansas that don't get very much. This is, of course, through tomorrow morning. There may be some leftover drizzle tomorrow afternoon, but the heaviest of the rain will be over with by 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. We take you to southwest Kansas right now, where we do have some showers and thunderstorms that are ongoing. Everything continues to move on to the east. We had some gusty winds out here in Stanton County for a little while, but these storms are much weaker than they were about an hour ago. That's a slow-moving thunderstorm just to the west of Lakin right now in Kearney County, and that's going to continue to drift on to the east. Meanwhile, farther south, there's a pocket of some heavy rain moving in on Ulysses. We see a few more scattered thunderstorms kind of in between Johnson and Richfield at the present time. Some lightning, some brief heavy downpours. Doesn't look like any organized areas of damaging winds there. Scattered showers, that's what we have right now in central Kansas, drifting on to the south and east. We get into some steady light rain in Greenwood County. That extends over into northern Butler County near the Cassidy area. Once again, the stuff continues to push on to the south and east. This is still part of round number 1. The second round is going to pop up right overhead as we go into the night, and you're going to see that on Future Track. 9 o'clock, showers in the east, but watch the thunderstorms kind of redevelop right over Great Bend, Hutchinson, Wichita, back toward Dodge City too, and the areas of concern for heavy rain will be right there in that stripe of yellows and oranges as we pass the midnight hour. Thunderstorms up along I-72, and the storms will move from northwest to southeast, one following another, and that's the setup that we're up against tonight, and the reason why we feel so strongly that we're going to be dealing with some flooding through rush hour tomorrow morning. The rain does begin to shut off after about 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, but we still have a lot of clouds, and during the afternoon some occasional drizzle will remain possible. Then we get to Friday. We'll probably see a cloudy start to the day, some peaks of sunshine in the afternoon, but there is one heads up that we need to draw your attention to, and that's fog. Friday morning, we could see some very poor visibility in parts of the state, so if you've got some early morning travel plans on Friday, you'll want to plan accordingly there. When Saturday gets here, it'll just be some low-lying areas where we might have some foggy weather. Over the holiday weekend, where will it storm? Friday night, it's going to be far western Kansas. Saturday night, storms will be featured in the west. On Sunday, we could have a few hit and miss storms in central Kansas, but doesn't look like anything widespread. And if you like the fall weather, more of it coming up this holiday weekend. Saturday highs will stay in the 70s, and Sunday, more 70-degree weather. We're going to stretch this fall-like weather into the start of September. We've got a gray sky over Hays, 71 at the top of the hour. Low temperatures tonight will stay in the 60s with heavy rainfall developing as we go through the night. Western Kansas tomorrow, 70s. It looks like morning clouds, maybe some drizzle early on, a chance for some late day sunshine, but it'll be another cool August day. 72 in Salina, 75 in Medicine Lodge. Some heavy rain right at the start of your Thursday. We should start drying out in the afternoon, but there could still be some occasional drizzle. Heavy rain for the metro at the start of your Thursday, 73 in the city, 73 in Hutch. And on the 10-day forecast, some drier weather returning on Friday. Saturday looks like a nice day, pushing 80 on Sunday with a small chance of a storm or two. And then next week, for the most part, it's mainly dry, but another strong cold front coming will bring in some very